Wyatt Quick up top right now, flying down that third straightaway. I got Weiss in the 2 spot. Billy B back in the 3. Looks like he bars in that 4 spot. Only got 4 riders out there. Quick gets the win. Redwood's going to grab the 2 spot. The Strangebird ride and the Gold Coast ride, 3 and 4. Richards, White, Walgren, Slattery, Ramsey, and Almy. Motor number 8, and we're already into the 9-10 girls cruiser class. The girls cruisers turn and burn. Claiborne on top right now. That's a little devil, Leah Slattery. Slattery's got the Sunshine in the 2 spot. The girls racing down the last straightaway. National 71 comes by. Sunshine gets the win. Slattery gets the 2 spot. Bristol the Pistol back in the 3. Your Gold Cup 3 ride is the Lightning Bug and the Hurricane. Oh, no, and the American Girl. (11-12) girls cruisers, motor number 9, Underwood, Anderson, Hunt, and Davis. Ameripride's color is going to be the Bull, Annabelle Anderson on top right now. Young Guns colors in the 2 spot, going to be the Adventure Girl. Factory Answer, Bam Bam, Mackenzie Davis back in the 3. Carly Underwood rounded him off, but it's going to go Anderson.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch
Davis, Hunt, and Underwood. 15-16 girls cruisers, Hurd, Hale, and Davis. Down around the first turn. I got Stinks in that 2 spot. Looks like the Answer Army got to be the Maxter up top. It's Davis, Hale, and Hurd, 1, 2, and 3. McKayla running the show down into turn number 2. Stinks chasing her down around. I got the Animal back in that 3 spot. The Nag 5, the National 84, and the 2, 1, 2, and 3. Motor number is 10, and the class is 15-16 girls cruisers. Rolling right along this morning. Total points racing. 2 rounds today. The Nag 5 gets the first round win. Stinks will grab the 2, and the Animal gets the 3. 17-20 ladies cruisers, Zurich, Patillo, and Stockel. I got Stockel up top right now. Claiborne colors going to be Patillo in the 2 spot. Zurich back in the 3. Total points racing once again for your 17-20 cruiser class. Women's cruiser. Down around the last turn, still going to be Smiley up top. The Level Up ride grabs the first round win. The Claiborne ride in the 2 spot. And the Paul Ped Pet Parlor. That's a hard one to say, Linda. In that 3 spot.
Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
31-35 ladies cruisers. Lewis, Cruiswick, and Wampler. Looks like Amanda Lewis up top. Free up BMX out of Gretna BMX Raceway on the top spot right now. In that 2 spot, got to be Wampler. Cruiswick back in the 3. The 16, the 8, and the 5. 1, 2, and 3 down that last straightaway. The 8 goes by. Wampler looking for the first round win. She's going to get it. Cruiswick's going to get the 2. Lewis gets the 3.
Okay, riders. Random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
41-45 ladies cruisers this time. Swab, Lathan, Richmond, Rogers, and Russell. Send it colors up top right now. The Freight Train, Diana Rogers. Rogers got the 4 bike of Mama Goose in that 2 spot for the Above the Limit crew. It's the Freight Train and Mama Goose 1 and 2. The Nag 2 and the 4 taking off around that last turn. Wrenchman colors in the 3 spot. Going to be Bianca Lathan. The Freight Train's going to get the win. The Goose will get the 2. Lathan on the track right now. Get her picked up. So it'll be Richmond, Lathan. (56 and over ladies cruisers. Hill, Pappas, and Hopkins. It's Pappas, Hopkins, and Hill. Strangebird on the top. G for B in that 2 spot. Indiana S squared back in the 3. It's Akron BMX, Waterford Oaks BMX, and the Imagination Glen ride. Rolling here in the 56 and over ladies cruiser class. The 21 gets the first round win. The 5 and the 10, 2 and 3. Let's give Bianca a round of applause, everybody.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And away we go. 7 and under cruising on the track right now. Moto 15. Melanson, Luplow, Hauer, Ike, and Cromer. Factory send to LSG down in the first turn. Now going to be the flying Iowan Titus Hauer. Hauer turns and takes off. Looks like the Hill colors in that 2 spot. Got to be the boss, Dex Ike. It is. It's Hauer and Ike 1 and 2. I got Melanson back in that 3 spot. Luplow sitting in the 4. The factory send LSG ride on the top spot right now. The Hill BMX racing team in that 2. Pack BMX, G for B, and the Bike Master 1 through 5. The battle is down that 3rd straightaway. The flying Iowan on the move right now. Titus Hauer looking for that first round win. The boss, Dex Ike in that 2 spot. I ran into him at Walmart last night. Luplow, Ike, Melanson 1, 2, and 3. I'm sorry, Hauer, Ike, and Melanson. Luplow in the 4. Cromer in the 5. DJ Lethal. JNR Bicycles up top right now. David D'Imperio goes flying down that 3rd straight. Got the 2-1 in the 2 spot. That's Cobra Kai. It's Lethal and Cobra Kai 1 and 2. I got Costa back in the 3. Will Cromer sitting in the 4, just as they're listed on my sheet. But it's all the NAG 7 right now at a South Park BMX. Goes down in the last turn. Lethal's getting up. Let's give him some love, everybody. He's having a hard time down there. Bradfield gets the win. Costa, Cromer, and D'Imperio. Moto 17, your 12 cruiser class. Falkowski, Pearson, Perito, Martin, and Calhoun. Down around the last turn, Ameriprise colors up top. Going to be the monster, Marshall Falkowski. The Rum River ride gets the win in the first round. Sitting in that 2 spot. Going to be the Rocket, Alexander Morgan. The Beast, Pearson, and Calhoun.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
13-year-old cruisers rocking down that first straight. Moto number 18, the Missouri Missile, Chase Cozy. The Condor, Landon Underwood, J.J. Easterling, Luke, I Am Your Father Hill, and the Demon, Uriah Larson. Profile colors up top right now. Looks like the Demon in that 2 spot. It's the Condor and the Demon 1 and 2. Back in the 3 looks like Cozy right now. Hardcore Realtor colors. Got to be the Missouri Missile in that 4 spot, but it's all Connor Beckley down that 3rd straightaway. Beckley got the Demon, chasing him into that last turn. Profile trying to hold on. Uriah goes to the top. Larson takes over. Beckley back to that 2 spot. The 2 and the 3 going 1 and 2. Larson, Beckley, Cozy, Curley, Hill, Underwood, and Easterling. 15-year-old cruisers now. Malbach, Berens, Dixon, Rabinowitz, and Rogers. The Claiborne ride is flying right now. Got to be flying Ryan Rabinowitz all over that top spot. Music City ride hits the last turn. Berens pulls into that 2 spot. The A-Rush ride dips in there. Black Widow colors back in the 3. Maybe the Prophecy ride. It is. Rabinowitz, Berens, Dixon, Rogers, and Malbach. $16 crews on the track. Duhart, Potts, Martin, Sanders, and Guidry. I got Ty Martin up top. I got Young Guns colors in that 2 spot. That's going to be the hot rod Liam Sanders. Back in that 3 spot. Claiborne ride. Going to be Guidry back there. But it's all Martin up top. Ty is gone. The GC2 turns and takes off. Looks for the first round win. Martin grabs the win. Duhart in the 2 spot. Guidry. The C. Poss, Guidry, Sanders. 1720 Cruiser on the track. Moscato, Knowles, Westerman, Bradley, Stockel, and Newhart. Looks like the future up top, maybe the Moose in the 2 spot. It is Gavin Bradley, first one to the stripe. Moscato rocking in the 2. I got the 13 of Knowles back there, 3 spot. Newhart in the 4.
Okay, riders, random start.
And Stockel.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
2130 Cruisers. Robinson, Alan Sonoran, and Mona Smith. Going to be the Spartan up top, rocking the Wrenchman colors into the last turn. The Nag 6 on the move. Going to be Mona Smith in that 2 spot. Robinson back in the 3. The Nag 6, the 24, and the 25. 1, 2, and 3 in round 1.
Okay, riders, random start.
Be a little bit more positive out there.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Robinson, please get a real number on your plate. We're having a hard time reading your plate, buddy. Thrillbilly, Roosh, and Whittam. Kevin Whittam, Fortress Racing out of Agent City, gets the win once again on day 2. Thrillbilly in that 2 spot, and Roosh back in the 3.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready,
51 to 55
watch the gate.
Cruisers, Hurley, Goldson, and Weiss. We got 2 riders out there for sure. I got Redwood in that 2 spot. Maybe Hurley up top. We're about to find out. It is the Nag 7. Columbus BMX rider grabs the win in round 1. Redwood's going to get the 2 in Moto 24.
Okay, riders,
61 to 65 Cruisers, Kohler, Dagger, Moore, and Quigley.
ready, watch the gate.
I got Captain Q up top. I got Prophecy colors in that 2 spot. It's Danger, Dagger. Captain Q and Danger going 1 and 2. The 10 bike is Rick Kohler back in that 3 spot. Randy Moore over walking his bike off. Down around they come. Captain Q on the move. Tim Quigley gets the win in the first round. Steve Dagger, Rick Kohler, and Randy Moore. Moto 26, 66 and over Cruisers. Kaminsky, Ibarra, McKinney, and Brown. I got Yogi on top.
Okay, riders, random start.
I think I got the 26 in that 2 spot.
Watch the gate.
Or maybe it's Johnny Brown. It is the 13 ride. 66 and over Cruisers down around the last turn, Moto 26. Still Gold Coast Daylight on the top out of Richfield Park BMX. Yogi grabs the win. Kaminsky pulls into the 2 spot. Brown in the 3 and McKinney in the 4. Jim promised me he was going to do a lap today. Five and under Nobbies, Melanson, DeLong, Maletti, and Ransdell. I got Noodles up top. Hazley doing her thing once again. Melanson walking the bike down the second straight. Ransdell, Melanson, 1 and 2. Noodles and Rose. Oh, new rider in that 2 spot. Well, looks like DeLong.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch
But it's all Noodles once again. Hazley Ransdell will get the first round win. DeLong and Melanson. That's a lot of riders. Seiler, Underwood, and Good. Carly Underwood to the trailer. Carly Underwood to the trailer. Your 7 novices ripping down that second straight. Moto 28 is flying right now. Top rider is gone. Total points racing on the day. Looks like the 258 of Seiler up top. Seiler, Good, and Underwood, 1, 2, and 3. Good jumps off his bike. Underwood also jumps off the bike. They're racing on foot. We're back to foot racing already. But it's all Seiler down that last turn. Cranky is gone.
Okay, riders, random start.
Is that an FFR jersey in that 2 spot?
Watch the gate.
Nice. Seiler gonna get the win. Underwood and Good. The parents of Landon Underwood. The parents of Landon Underwood to the trailer, please. The parents of Landon Underwood to the trailer. Hayden Underwood for the Philippoff Family Racing Team, and Good for Kawasaki, 2 and 3. Eight Navis on the track right now. Moto 29, Clace, Kladny, and Achenbach. Top rider is going to be J-Max doing his thing again out of Westerville BMX. Clace down that third straightaway. The battle for the 2 spot is hot. Looks like Achenbach pulls in there. Kai Kladny back in that 3 spot. The 210, the 10, and the 76, 1, 2, and 3, but J-Max is gone. All by himself down this last straightaway. Josh Clace going to pick up the first round win. Achenbach, Kladny off the bike, running it down. Aurora and Kai. Gonna go the 16 gets it at the line, or 76. Kladny, Achenbach. "11-year-old novices."
Okay, riders.
One rider?
Riders ready. Watch.
Carly, you did it. The Gold Cup 3 scores the win in round 1. "12 novices on the track, Moto 31. Izell, Hinderleiter, Summers, and Clay. Moto 31 flying down that second straightaway. Top rider pulling away.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
They're all getting situated right now. Lined up 1 through 4 through the third straightaway. I know the 44 was rocking and rolling yesterday. Is that Izell up top? The Jer Bear? Ripping down the last straight. It is the 86 ride. 86, Summers gets the win. Clay gets the 2. The Moose and the Jer Bear, 1, 2, 3, and 4. "13 Navis on the track. Sommers, Clace, and Whiting.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
We got a battle on the last straight. Looks like the 214 of Patrick Clace. Nope, the 225. I'm sorry. Whiting, Clace, 1 and 2. The 225 and the 214 with the 949 back in the 3. 17 to 28 novices on the track. McNamara, Brooks, Gibson, and Brown. We're moving right along today here at Moto 33. I got the 842 on top right now. Looks like 930 in the 2 spot. It's McNamara and Brooks, 1 and 2. Andrew Brooks is here. Does that mean the doc showed up? McNamara trying to hold on to the top. Brooks sitting in that 2 spot. I got Brown back in the 3. Gibson in the 4. But it's going to be Bailey McNamara, local, with the win.
Okay, riders, random start.
Brooks in the 2.
Watch the gate.
He's not here? That's a sad day. Brown and Gibson. $36-40 novices, Harris, Achenbach, and Higbee. I got Caleb Achenbach up top, got Chris Higbee in that 2 spot. Just 2 riders out there right now. The 72 and the 561. Couple of Indiana boys racing down this straight. Passing the rider in front of them. Achenbach, Higbee, 1 and 2.
Okay, riders, random start.
6-year-old intermediates, Moto 35, Arrego, Stauffer, Dotson, Scrimshire, and Goki. I'm looking for Big Alvin up top, the 723 doing his thing out of Steel Wheels Indoor. Scrimshire gets the win in round 1, sitting in that 2 spot. Flying back at us. Marysville colors, got to be Spider-Man. Dotson gets the 2, Stauffer gets the 3, and Pop Rocks in the 4. Bowler, Rustler, Moore, and Piper.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
The pump's on down that 3rd straightaway right now. They're all getting situated and set up. We got Bluegrass colors back in that 3 spot. That's the Pied Piper. Top 2 riders have evaded me this long. We'll figure it out here real shortly. Got to be Rustler and Moore, but in what order? Things changing up. The pump's on down the last straightaway. 3 digits up top. That's Riker Moore. Here comes the 28 right of Globe. Moore, Rustler, Moore, Rustler, Moore, and Piper.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Moto 37, Solorzano, Felty, Weinert, and Fisher. Indiana S squared. Jameson Weiner up top right now, flying into the last turn. Out of Columbus BMX. He's looking for the win here in round 1. The 140 still on top. In that 2 spot, maybe Luke Felty back there. It is. Weinert, Felty, 1 and 2.
Okay, riders,
And
start.
Fisher back in the 3.
Watch the gate.
10-year-old intermediates, Semplis, Cote, Suarez, and Hughes. Only 3 riders out there right now. Our top rider goes ripping down this last straightaway. That's the 134 of Cote. Finn gets the win. In the 2 spot, I got Noah Hughes for the Sprocket Kings, and your 106 of Suarez.
Okay, riders, random start.
11-year-old intermediates, Rincon, Todd, Cook, Newhauser, Clay, Jones, and Zimmer. Got to be Levi Cook up top, Circle E clothing down to the last turn. The 11-year-old intermediates come flying back at us, but it's all Cook right now. The Steel Wheels ride. Going to grab the win in round 1, the 5-2 in the 2 spot. That's Zimmer. I got the Ginger Ninja, the 144 Newhauser, Clay, Todd, and Rincon.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch.
12-year-old intermediates, Tipton, Brown, and Conrad. Caden Tipton, another Circle E rider on top right now. The 21 goes flying down to the last turn. Sitting in that 2 spot. Got to be the Lightning Bug, Declan Brown, with Brantley Conrad back in the 3. The 21, the 50, and the 141. 1, 2, and 3 in moto number 40. Russell, Krawcheck, Reyes, McKee, and Wallace. Got to be Bentley McKee up top right now. The 5-0 goes rolling down to the last turn himself. 1, 2, and 3, they rip around the last turn, but it's all McKee up top once again. McKee with the win. The Rock in the 2 spot. Krawchuk. Russell and Wallace. (17:20) intermediates now. Lang, Finley, Carey, and Hernandez.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
2 riders out there. Wrenchman color is going to be Ethan Finley on the top spot. Two of the 4 out there, but Ethan Finley is way out on top. The Wrenchman ride goes ripping down the last straightaway, and the 1-7 will get the win in the first round. 2 spot is the 1-3-6 of Gage Hernandez.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
36:40 intermediates. Areneman, Russell, Waterland, and Perry. Around the last turn. Looks like the 38 on top. Nathaniel Perry out of Fort Wayne BMX. It is the local boy. Grabs the win in round 1. The 155 Waterland in that 2 spot. And the above the limit ride of Danger Shoes in the 3.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Wallace, Olbexian, and Madison. Got Steve Madison up right now. Airborne BMX on the move. A couple of JBC riders chasing him down. It's Chris and Chris. Olbexian and Wallace. I believe in that order. But it's all Madison down the last straightaway. The higher park ride gets the win in the first round. 2 spot, Olbexian and Wallace.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
56 and over intermediates. Smith, Lycopolis, Kohler, and Gillen. On the move right now into the last turn. I believe I got Tom Smith up top. It is the 38 bike. Going to grab the first round ace. In the 2 spot, looks like Rick Kohler. Smith, Kohler, Gillen, and Lycopolis. Welcome to the Girls Club. We made it here quick today. Moto 46, Escalona, Gagner, and Ike. We got a foot race down in the first turn as one rider goes ripping away. Flying fast up top. We got a nag plate on the top spot. Got to be Cam Ike for the Hill BMX. The Hill doing their thing. In that 2 spot, I got Escalona and the Honey Badger 1, 2, and 3. The Nag 5 running the charge right now. The 20 and the Nag 13 chasing her down that 3rd straightaway, but it's all Ike on top.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
They're nice and split up as they hit that last turn. The Hill rider gonna get the win in round 1. Escalona off the bike. Gagner puts a foot down. Oh, God. Escalona and Gagner. 2 and 3.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
7-year-old girls expert. Schmidt, D'Souza, Carragher, and Rogers. Scarlett Schmidt up top right now. Got the Gold Cup 3 in the 2 spot. That's the Miracle Girl Rogers. Back in that 3 spot. Chippendale color is going to be D'Souza with Carragher back in the 4. But it's all Schmidt right now. The Ameriprise ride looking for the first round ace. Rogers. D'Souza Rogers. Pretty Eyes made the pass. The Ameriprise ride gets the win the first round here. The Chippendale ride will pull for that 2 spot. The Miracle Girl and Carragher. 8-year-old girls experts. Moto 48, the Wrath, the American Girl, and Mo Power. Got to be Sailor up top right now. Mo Power ripping into the last turn herself. Out of Whitney Mesa BMX. The Nag 8 was flying yesterday, and she's back on top once again. Mo is the first one in the stripe. 2-spot is hot. The GC3 and the GC1. The gas is on. Who's it going to be? The 3, Rogers and Richards. 9-year-old girls experts. Donald, Villa, Almy, and Cox. Nag plate going to be Bristol the Pistol, Almy for Factory Bombshell. Gets the first round win. The 4-bike in the 2-spot's the Bad Barbie. And our third place rider, it will be the Punisher, Avery Cox. Walgren, White, Swap, and Slattery. I got Slattery and Walgren up there in the top 2 spots. It's Claiborne and Pack BMX National around the last turn. The Little Devil on the move. Sunshine back in that 2-spot. The girls come pounding down this last straightaway. The 1 and the Nag 13 down the last straight. The Pigtail's going to get it. Walgren, Slattery, White. 11-year-old girls experts, Anderson, Davis, and Vasquez. Answer Army up top, going to be Bam Bam on the 1 spot. Got the Bulls sitting in the 2 spot. Callie Vasquez back in the 3. The Nag 11, the Nag 12, and the 9, 1, 2, and 3 here in Moto 51, your 11 girls X class. Down around they go, but it's all green up top. Factory Answer. You got the factory win yesterday. They're looking to repeat. Ameriprise got the bike shop win yesterday. And Vasquez gets the 3 in this round. 12-year-old girls experts, Noel, Rob, and Gray. Looks like Recovery Racing up top. Going to be Fedora Noel. I got Brianna Rob in that 2 spot. The Crazy Cat, Kehlani Gray back in the 3. The GC1, the Nag 11, the Nag 7, 1, 2, and 3 around turn 3 down that last straightaway. Here in Moto 5-2, the Gold Cup 1, the Nag 11, and the Nag 7, 1, 2, and 3. Thirteen girls experts, Kelly, Larson, Ambrosiak, and Moody. I got Over Easy up top. I got Larson in that 2 spot. The Sprocket Kings ride comes off the pedals right there, but stays on the bike. Nice save. Larson takes over. Larson, Kelly, Ambrosiak, Moody. Moto 54, your 14 girls X class. Whitmarsh, Thornton, and Hale. Got to be the BMX queen up top, Lily Thornton in that 2 spot. Oh, things changing up. Dirt Addiction makes the move. Hannah Whitmarsh goes the rip into the top. Whitmarsh to the top, the queen back to the 2 spot. I got Stinks back in the 3. 14 girls experts coming at me. The 1, the 7, and the Gold Cup 1. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, riders.
15, 16 girls X. Gould, Davis, Basket, Boyer, Spencer, Ellen, and Hurd. Ameriprise up top. Going to be Kickstart, Kendall, Ellen, your Nag 7 bike. The Rum River ride. Got the factory answer in that 2 spot. That's Presley, the Piston, Gould. It's Ellen and Gould, 1 and 2. The Nag 7 and the Nag 1. Just going for a cruise out here. You girls are working hard. We're proud of you. Nag 7, Nag 1. The 3 bike is Hurd, Davis, Boyer, Basket, and Spencer. 17-20 ladies experts, Meckham, Cyrus, Claridge, and Stockel. The coach on the move once again. Coach Kate with the Albies colors on. Your 1 bike picks up the win in the first round. Cyrus holds on for the 2. The 4 bike is Stockel, and the 09 ride of Meckham, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 21-30 ladies experts, Dierksen, Martin, Savolvo, Patillo, Flynn, and Reed. Down the last straight, the 7-4-2 is Savolvo on top right now. Violet grabs the win. Dierksen gets the 2 spot. Martin back in the 3. Patillo and Flynn. Anderson, Densman, Cromer, Griffin, and Luplow. Couple of G for B boys on the top 2 spots. That's Griffin and Luplow, but in what order? Maybe the Bombshell, maybe Griffin, 1 and 2. Flying on the last turn right now. I got Ameriprise, the Bulldog, in that 3 spot. I got the Big Dog sitting in the 4. It is Luplow on top. The Bombshell gets the win. Griffin's in the 2 spot. Who is that? Bombshell, Griffin, Anderson, Densman, Cromer.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
7-year-old experts. Edwards, Ike, Melanson, Jones, Pfister, and Hauer. Looks like daylight colors down in the first turn. Got to be Gavin Edwards. I got factory sent at LSG sitting in that 2 spot. The flying Iowan, Titus Hauer. The hill colors back at 3 spot. That's going to be Ike. Through the second straight, into the second turn we go. Pedaling through the mud. But it's still daylight on the 1. Gavin Edwards, the Nag 20, getting chased down by the Rock 1 through that 3rd straightaway. The Nag 20 and the Rock 1 bar to bar, but looks like the flying Iowan might go by. There he goes. Titus to the top. Gavin back to the 2. Deck still in the 3. RPM sitting in the 4. I got Pfister and your Bluegrass Rider J-Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here come the boys. The flying Iowan grabs the win here in the first round. In that 2 spot, going to be Edwards. Ike 1, 2, and 3. RPM in the 4 spot. Pfister and Jones.
Okay, riders. Random start.
Howard, Newell, Bradley, Hinderleiter, Simons, and Costa. Ameriprise on the move. I'm looking for the GC1 of Jack Simons. Simons doing his thing in that 2 spot. Possibly Hinderleiter. It's the GC1 and the 9, 1 and 2. I got G for B back in the 3. Got to be Costa. Here come the boys again. This time it's all Simons down the last straight. The Rum River Ride gets the win in round 1. Sitting in that 2 spot is Hinderleiter. No, here comes Costa. Costa, Hinderleiter 2 and 3. The Hungry Man, Short Stack, and the Beast. Moto number 61, your 9X class. Furcash, Forget, Anderson, D'Imperio, Cromer, Bradfield, and Braconier. Looks like the Cookie Man up top right now. Factory full tilt rift down into that last turn. The 6 bike on the move. It's all Braconier right now. The Cookie Man gets the ace. Cobra Kai in that 2 spot. Furcatch, DJ Lethal, Anderson, Cromer. 10-year-old experts this time. Cox, D'Souza, Foley, Calhoun, and Clements. Factory send to LSG. Going to be Mr. Gold, Adam Foley rocking around that last turn. Got some heat in that 2 spot. Looks like the Silent Assassin, Grayson Cox. It's the Nag 7 and the Nag 6, 1 and 2. The Nag 6 got the pump, though. The Silent Assassin, Mr. Gold, 1 and 2. C. Lemons, Loco, and the Pink Panther. $11-year-old experts this time. George, Colvord, Foley, Hughes, Simons, and Gutierrez. Daylight colors, Eli Gutierrez out of Ed Fountain Park. BMX, but things are changing up in that last turn. New rider, looks like the Pope, Parker Colvord for free at BMX. The Pope pulls to the top. Colvord. Simons, Gutierrez, Foley, George, and Hughes. 12-year-old experts have got semis today. Moto 64. Leslie, Semplish, Schwartz, Valkowski, Gasaway, and Hawthorne. Okay, down the last straightaway. I got Ameriprise. We're taking 4 riders. Valkowski's moving on. Slay, he's checking out. Hawthorne's moving on. And the last spot's going to the 5-1 ride of Schwartz, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're taking 4 more out of this one right now. Moto 65. Martin, Pearson, Dobell, Packingham, Jackson, and Murphin. I got Racing Murphin up top out of Spokane BMX. New rider rips around the outside. That's got to be the Rocket Alexander Martin for Factory Redmond. The Redmond ride, the Bombshell ride going 1 and 2, but we're taking 4 to a main event or to a semi-main event. Flying back at me, Martin, Murphin, Pearson, and the 7 of the Wild Child, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bynum, Perito, Fari, Ransdell, Adams, and Robar. Boost it. Superfly Sawyer Ransdell up on the top spot. The GC2's running it down that last turn. In the zone colors, Tevin Bynum in that 2 spot. I got S squared colors. Got to be Little Brap and the Beast, 1, 2, 3, and 4 right now, but it's all boosted. Ransdell down that last straightaway. Trying to get as fast as his sister is. Perito, Ransdell, Little Brap, and Bynum. "13 experts flying at me fast. The nag 1. Stoffer is moving on. We're taking 4. The 2 bike, 96 and the 5. Stoffer, Larson, Fisher, Cozy. Horn, Easterling, Colvord, Beckley, Gagner, and Underwood. We got a heater up top. Looking at the Blonde Beast and the profile ride of the Condor right now. It's Horn and Beckley out there. Beckley and Horn now. The Condor takes the top of the Blonde Beast, pulls into the 2 spot. The 4 and the 2 go 1 and 2. Back in that 3 spot, I got the 8 ride of Lightning Colvord. And your 17 of the Jet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Madison, Morgan, Curley, Custer, and Garonis. Around the last turn, it's all hardcore realtor colors up top right now. The Missouri Missile doing his thing. Chase Curley, the Rock 1. This dude's flying on the last straight. Blue Springs rider gets the win right here. Big time grabs the 2 spot. The 1-9 is Logan Custer and your 2-3 of Mr. Mayhem. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 14-year-old experts. Hoffman, Tyson, Rabinowitz, Gray, Hill, and Good. Tyson up top right now. I got Rabinowitz in that 2 spot. Everyone hits the last turn at the same time. A little high, a little low, and round we go. Oh, man, the Hurricane pulls into the 3 spot, but it's still Tyson up top. Jacobs moving on. Rabinowitz, Gray, and the 6-7 of the noisy boy, Mike Hoffman. Bowers, Malback, Shank, Takanaga, and Santana. The pump's on through that 3rd straightaway right now. We got 4 riders out there, and I'm taking 4. I know the cat's not out there. So Malback, Shank, Takanaga, and Santana all moving on. In what order, though? Takanaga, Shank, Boone, and the Cannon. 15X on the track. Quick, Rogers, Dixon, Berenz, Otto, Wettendorf, and Walker. Will came back. Looks like it's going to be Albie's colors on top right now as we're ripping into the last turn. I got Berenz sitting in that 2 spot. It's the Nate Dog on top. Berenz goes the ripping to the top. Berenz, Walker, Otto, Wettendorf, Rogers, Quick, Dixon. Linfield, King, Schwarzentrooper, Hunt, and Owens. Looks like the Wildcat Micah Owens up top right now doing it for the In the Zone crew out of the Hornets Nest BMX. The GC3, first one around the last turn. Factory sent LSG in that 2 spot. Brady King. It's the Wildcat and the King going 1 and 2. The Wildcat, the King, the Danger Boy, and we have 1 spot left. It's going to be... Oh, we're only taking 2. Oh, okay. So 2 riders. So it was Owens and King moving on. 16 expert will have to race a second round. 16 expert will race a second round. 2 more riders moving on here. Rister and Martin. 16 expert is the only class with a second round. 16X is the only class with a second round. 1720X, Westerman, Marshall, Mendito, Stockel, Bradley, Clark, and Bradley. Westerman on top. Here comes the Future. The Future gets the win. Marshall, Westerman, Weber, Mendito, Stockel, and Bradley. 21-25 experts now. Blake, Goodwin, Carter, Davis, and Pareja. J&R colors going to be Ricky Carter on the 1 spot. Possibly Goodwin in that 2 spot right now. It is. It's Carter. It's Goodwin. 1 and 2 racing. Back in the 3 spot, rolling through. Got to be Pareja back in that 3 spot. The 4, the Nag 7, and the 77. 1, 2, and 3. Solomon goes flying down. Carter, Goodwin, Nasty, J-Dog, and Blake. 26-35 experts, Weber, Dierksen, and Bowler. Nag 8, Ronan Weber on top of this one. Zach Bowler grabs a 2 spot. Weber, Bowler, Dierksen, 1, 2, and 3. 36-40 experts, Olson, Robinson, and Eli. Up top right now. That's got to be the PKS rider, Edward Olson. Olson's on the move with the 87 of Kyle Robinson in that 2 spot. Nathan Eli back in the 3. It's PKS, Marion, and Gate 9, 1, 2, and 3 here in Moto 78, your 36-40 expert class. The 5-9, the 8-7, and the 1-9, 1, 2, and 3. '16 expert, your second round is going off in like 5 minutes. I know you just raced, but you're going right back up there. So go get a drink of water, high five a friend, and we'll see you soon. 41-45 experts, Wagner, Balser, and Welter. Got to be the Ninja up top. Ameriprise colors flying down the last straightaway. Welter's going to get the 1. Wagner, the Thribbley in the 2, and Billy B back in the 3. 51-55 experts, Lausman, Blankstrom, and Duke. It's going to be Mike Lausman on top for Canopy Clothing, and that's 2 spot. I got Banana Bread and Mike Duke, 1, 2, and 3. Canopy Magic and Coastal Racing flying down the round. The Nag 8, the 10, and the 80, 1, 2, and 3. All right, you guys, this is the last moto of the first round. 16X, you're on deck for round 2. You're the only class with 9 riders. Meter, Brown, Goldson, and Coates. We only got 2 riders out there. I got the 22 up top. That's Sugar Shane Meter. And downtown Don Brown in that 2 spot. And we're going on to the 16 experts.
Do you like BMX?
$16 experts, second round. It's the only class that has a second round. He had 9 riders. So you guys are going to have 5 riders left taking 4. 16X, the 2 groups of 16X that didn't qualify. You guys are racing up next. It's the only 9-rider class of the day. It's a 2 combined 4 class, so the 5 riders that did not qualify, you need to head up to staging for round 2. And then we have semis coming up. We have semis today, 12X, 13X has semis. Those will be in a few minutes. So 16X, start making your way towards staging for your second round. Yeah, for those total point classes, 3 riders, you guys are just first round in main, low points wins. The main event is the tiebreaker if you tie in points. So right now, 16 expert. Need to start getting ready. $50.50 on sale, guys. Get your 50/50 tickets.
Class. It's going to be a really fast second round. Really fast. All right. 16 experts flying down that first straightaway. I got Linfield, Schwarzentruber, Hunt, Duhart, and Conkle. Everyone down in the first turn. Looks like Nasty Nate on top. Got trips in that 2 spot. Back in that 3 spot. Going to be the Young Guns right at the Danger Boy. 4th spot is the where it's at right now. Duhart's holding it down. All 5 riders in the second turn at the same time. But it's still Nasty Nate up top. The Danger Boy pulls in that 2 spot. Schwarzentruber back in the 3. Duhart holding down that 4. We got a whole straightaway left, and here come the boys, everyone. Linfield still on top. Linfield's moving on. The Danger Boy, the Carrot, and Schwarzentruber. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the second round. We did it. Semis coming up next.
Mojo BMX Distribution sells the fastest brands in
All right, guys. If you're looking for something to do tonight, hit up the Fort Wayne Zoo. Right around the corner.
Semi-mains are staging up, guys. Semi-mains for 12X, 13X. Once again, guys, we're a minute away from the start of our semi-mains. 12X, 13X if you're in the semi-main. It's coming up quick.
You guys ready for some semis? We got 4 semis today, 12 and 13X. Semi number 1. I got the Rocket, Alexander Martin, Racing Murphy, the Wild Child, Silas Jackson, Kay Slay, Boost at Ransdell, and Little Polk, Elliott Schwartz. Down in the turn we go. Looks like the Rocket taking off top. I got Murphin in that 2 spot. It's Martin. It's Murphin, 1 and 2. Slay pulling back in that 3 spot. Boosted, sitting in the 4. The Wild Child trying to dip in there. But it's still all Redmond colors down that 3rd straightaway. Bombshell popping in the 2. Power Effect Spico. And the Wild Child. Around the last turn they go. Still going to be the Rocket, Alexander Martin. Martin headed to a main event. Racing Murphin in that 2 spot. The Wild Child and Slay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Falkowski, Pearson, Hawthorne, Perito, Adams, and Bynum. Ameriprise color going to be the Monster up top right now. I got Bynum in that 2 spot. S-square colors back in the 3. That's got to be Little Brat. I got Pearson, Hawthorne, and Perito sitting on the outside, but we got 2 straights left, and the pump is on. Top rider is gone. This dude's around the last turn all by himself. Rider goes down right there. Perito pulls into the 4 spot. Things changed up, getting crazy back there. Back down the last straight, still the nag 20. The Monster gets the win. The Monster, Pearson, Bynum, Brapp. Semi number 3, Stoffer, Curley, Horn, Cozy, Custer, and Colvord. Answer colors up top, Action Jackson, Stoffer in that 2 spot. Got to be the Blonde Beast back there. It's Stoffer and the Beast 1 and 2. Hitting the last turn and taking off down this last straightaway. Action Jackson is on his way to a main event. Horn moving on. Curly, Horn, Cozy. Last semi of the day. Beckley, Larson, Fisher, Gronis, Morgan, and Gagner. I got the Condor up top right now. Beckley doing his thing. Got answer colors in that 2 spot. Going to be Fisher. I got Uriah Larson back in that 3 spot. Big time, sitting in the 4. Hardcore Realtor colors on the outside right now. That's Mr. Mayhem. But it's all the Condor up top. Connor Beckley turns and burns. The 4 ride out of Sarasota BMX is heading to a main event. The 2 ride, the Demons moving on. Porky and Big Time, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And guys, main events are next. We made it.
Brace.
Main event's coming up in a few minutes, guys. We got 50-50 to draw. We got a raffle. And we're looking for about 6 helpers on the trophy crew. 50-50 in the bike raffle coming up in just a minute, guys. They're getting the bike out, getting it ready. So if you're in the bike raffle or the 50-50, don't go far. We're going to draw those numbers here shortly. All right. They got the bike down here for the bike raffle. 26-inch dirt jumper. Mountain bike. Looks pretty sweet. We doing the bike first? For the bike or for the... They are tearing up the tickets, so raffle come up here in just a second. Main events will start staging, guys, in about 5-6 minutes. We are in need of a trophy crew. If you'd like to help out on the trophy crew, need about 6 helpers. Hook you up with a free t-shirt for helping out. If you'd like to help out on the trophy crew, come on down the finish line. Looking for about 6 helpers on the trophy crew. Free t-shirt for helping out. What do you think, Zach? Hit some sweet jumps on that bike? Huh? You ready? Okay. Eric who? Derek Heward? Garrett Newhart. They need to see over at the trailer. Huh? Dewhart. Garrett, they need to see at the trailer. So if you're in the bike raffle, that's coming up here in just a few seconds. They're getting it ready. Once again, looking for some helpers on the trophy crew. If you'd like to help out, head on down the finish line. Looking for about 5 more helpers. Free t-shirt for helping out.
So
have the name for the
Yeah, you don't have to be present to win this. You do have the fact.
Right, okay. So they could have bought that. Did you sell them yesterday?
We've been selling these for a while.
Yeah, so they might not be here.
Yeah.
We'll read the name off if they're here. All right, so we're going to draw for the bike. Now, the bike raffle's been going on for a little bit, and the names are on the tickets and the phone numbers. So this one is a need not to be present to win it. But if you are here, come on down the finish line because we got the bike down here. But bike raffle has the name on the tickets. We're going to read that name off. Wyatt's going to draw us a name. Wyatt's hanging out down here. He's drawing us a name. Yeah.
Chad Dillon.
Chad Dillon. 260 area code.
He's a local. We know him.
Is that a local area code I hear? Chad Dillon is the winner of the bike. Now the question is, does the bike fit Chad? Is he big enough for this? Or is he a bigger guy? Oh, Chad Dillon is a dad. So Chad Dillon's going to start racing this in the cruiser class, I guess. Hit some dirt jumps on it. Perfect bike for you, Chad, to get started on. So Chad Dillon, the winner of the bike. Coming up next is 50-50. Now you need to be present to win this. How much we got? $162 to the winner. 50-50, get your tickets out. Blue ticket 50-50. 671-949. 671-949. That is 671-949. Blue ticket. If you got it, let us know you're coming down. We'll give you a minute. This is a need to be present to win, so you got to come claim it or we will redraw it. Well, we may have a winner. Let's check. Who we got?
Thank you. What's your name?
Huh? Colton from what track? Colton from Toledo Speedway wins the 50-50. Toledo BMX. Colton from Toledo, Ohio, winner of 50-50. Main events are staging, guys. How many more you need, Jen? Still need more helpers on the trophy crew. If you'd like to help out on the trophy crew, head on down the finish line. Free t-shirt for helping out. We need a handful of helpers. Racing without a seat. Yeah, he needs to have a seat on. He's like 13 cruiser or something. I'll help Bill. Okay. Yeah. This blue one it opens right here. You want help? Yeah. Here. Main events, as you cross the finish line, everybody in the main event gets an award. Be sure to stop, pick up your trophy ticket as you cross the finish line. Let me put the antennas. I had. Thomas Newhart, did you need to see over at signups?
All right. We are rolling with the 11-12 mixed open main event number one. The 33 bikes on top. That's Levi Cook got the 7-2-3. A big Alvin in that 2 spot. Pop Rocks back in the 3. But it's all Circle E Clothing Company. Rolling down that last turn. The Steel Wheels ride about to get the win for the day. 11-12 mixed open turns and burns. Cook going to get the win. Scrimshire in the 2 and Orego in the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 17-20 mixed open. Meckham, Larson, Lang, Wallace, and Wallace. The 09 rides up top. That's Megan Bacon, Mason Meckham. The Rockford ride on the 1 spot. I got Larson in that 2 spot. It's Meckham and Larson. Megan Bacon and the Assassinator 1 and 2. I got No Chill back in that 3 spot. Looks like the Terrible Taco and Chris Wallace, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 09, USA Gear, Sprocket Kings, 1, 2, and 3. The ladies running the show down to the last turn. Meckham and Larson, 1 and 2. 09 still on top. Meckham, Larson, Lang, 1, 2, and 3. 7-8 open on the track. Newell, Edwards, and Hinderleiter. Wade got the win in the first round. Let's see if he can make it. Two of a kind. But no, the Beast pulls out to the top. Garrett Newell down that second straightaway. The Speed Formula rider takes off. Sit in that 2 spot. We got daylight colors. That's Gavin Edwards. Hinderleiter back. A hole straight to go. Broke Folk hits the top. Oh, boys, a little high, a little low, and down the last straight. The pump is on. The 9 and the 16 putting it down right now with the Nag 20 back in that 3 spot. It's going to go. Hinderleiter. Newell gets the 2 spot, and Edwards will get the 3. So the 9 gets the 1, the 16 gets the 2. And the Nag 3 gets, or the Nag 20 gets the 3. 11-12 open. Murphin, Bynum, Adams, Hawthorne, Clements, and Dobell. The D and the 20 going 1 and 2. That's on 2 wheels is Edric Hawthorne. I got Racing Murphin in that 2 spot. Tevin Bynum back in the 3, but it's all on 2 wheels down to the last turn. Out of Raytown BMX. This dude is rolling right now. Looking for that main event win, and he'll pick it up. Hawthorne grabs the 1. Murphin, Bynum, Clements. 13-14 open, main event number 6. Takanaga, Gronis, Horn, Morgan, and Good. Big So is the first one down into the turn. Big time trying to pull into that 2 spot. No, it's going to be the 7 bike. That's Bryson Good. It's Takanaga, Good, Gronis, 1, 2, and 3. Your hardcore realtor ride of the Mr. Mayhem back in that 4 spot. And the Blonde Beast, 1 through 5. But it's also down that 3rd straightaway right now. Takanaga looking for the main event win, the 13-14 open class.
Okay, riders, random start.
Takanaga, Good, 1 and 2. Gronis back in the 3. Dirt Addiction. Takanaga, Good, Gronis. .31 and over, open on the track, Quick, Weiss, Balser, and Ibarra. I got Redwood up top right now. I got Billy B back in that 2 spot. The K-bike back in the 3 spot is Wyatt Quick. Wyatt Quick from 3 to 1. Billy B pulling to the 2. It's Pack, it's Strangebird, it's Waterford Colors, 1, 2, and 3. The K and the 38 go rolling through that 3rd straightaway right now. The pump is on for the boys. Couple of Akron Cats on the top 2 spots. Waterford back in that 3 spot. Redwood goes to the 2. Quick still on top. The White and Wonderful gonna grab the win once again. Redwood and Billy B, 1, 2, and 3. 9-10 girls cruiser class. Down the 2nd straight we fly Walgren, Slattery, Almy, White, and Richards. I got Slattery up top, Almy in that 2 spot, Sunshine back in the 3. I got the pistol. Oh, I got the Lightning Bug back in that 3 spot, but it's all Slattery right now. Claiborne, Bombshell, Pack, 1, 2, and 3. ASN in that 4 spot. All 3 of the girls bar to bar to bar down that last turn right here. At the end of the last turn they go, and Sunshine goes from 3 to 1. Walgren pops to the top. Almy in that 2 spot. Slattery back to the 3. 1-3 swapping up. Almy holds on to the 2. Walgren, Almy, Slattery, White. 11-12 girls cruisers. Anderson, Davis, Hunt, and Underwood. Main event number 9 rips around the first turn. Looks like Ameriprise colors pull to the top. That's the bull, Annabelle Anderson. Anderson on the move. Young Guns colors rocking in that 2 spot. That's the Adventure Girl with Bam Bam back in the 3. Underwood pulling in the 4. Ameriprise, Young Guns, answer 1, 2, and 3 down into turn number 2. And the girls take off through the 3rd straightaway. The 7, the 3, and the National 79 rolling right by me. The Nag 7 still running the show right now. Ameriprise looking for that win here in the main event. Young Guns, answer, still going 2 and 3. The Nag 7 gonna grab the main event win.
Okay, riders,
Hunt,
random start.
Davis Hunt.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
15-16 girls cruisers, Hurd, Hale, and Davis. The Maxter got to win the first round. Stinks got that 2 spot. The Animal got the 3. We're rolling down the second straight. The Nag 5's back on top. That's the Maxter doing her thing. The Northern Virginia girl rocking on the top of this one. Battle for that 2 spot. Carbone Cartel. The Animal got Stinks trying to make a move. 2 and 3 battling for that 2 spot right now as the Maxter pulls away. Davis down to the last turn. Carbone, S-squared, battling for the 2. The Animal holds on. Stinks still rocking in the 3. Stinks makes the move, goes low. The pump's on for the ladies. Davis gets the win. Stinks gets 2, and her gets the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. Main event number 11, 1720 ladies cruiser, Zurich, Patillo, and Stockel. I got Smiley up top right now for the level up crew. The National 42 got to win the first round. She's rocking around turn number 2 right now in that 2 spot, the 6 bike. That's Patillo. And Zurich, 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready.
Around the last turn, Smiley will get the win overall. Claiborne's going to pull for the 2, and Zurich will get the 3. 31-35 ladies cruisers. Amanda Lewis, Kayla Kruswick, and Megan Wampler. Lewis on top right now. Kruswick in that 2 spot. Wampler back in the 3. It's the 16, the 5, and the 8. 1, 2, and 3 down into turn number 2. But it's all the lady from Gretna BMX rocking on top right now. Kruswick hold on for that 2 spot. Wampler back in the 3. Lewis through the 3rd straight.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the gate.
Amanda Lewis, Megan Wampler, and Kayla Kruswick, 1, 2, and 3. A little high, a little low, and here come the ladies, everybody. They're 3 wide. Wampler, Lewis, Wampler, Lewis, Kruswick. So the 8 gets the 1, the 16 gets the 2, and the 5 gets the 3. .41-45 ladies cruisers, Rogers, Russell, Richmond, and Lathan. The freight train for the Senate national team and skewed racewears on top. I got Bianca Lathan in that 2 spot for the Richmond crew. The 4 bike is Mama Goose back in that 3 spot, and Ginger Richmond, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Send It colors come flying around the last turn. The freight train is gone. She's going to get the win here in the main event. Mama Goose still sitting in that 2 spot.
Random start.
Lathan's in the 3, Richmond's in the 4.
Ready. Watch the gate.
Which brings us to main event 15, your 700 cruiser class. I got Hauer, Ike, Melanson, Luplow, and Cromer. Top 2 go ripping down in that first turn right now. It looks like Factory Send It, LSG, the Flying Iowan, Titus Hauer. The Nag 5 on the move. Got Dex Ike in the 2 spot. The Boss. It's the Flying Iowan, the Boss, and RPM 1, 2, and 3. The Bombshell and Cromer going 4 and 5. Factory Send LSG rips around turn number 2. The Nag 5 takes off down straightaway number 3. The Boss still popping that 2 spot. GC3 back in the 3 right now. Through the 3rd straight they roll. Luplow, Cromer battling for that 4 spot. But it's all Factory Send It LSG. The Flying Iowan. First one around the last turn. The Boss still popping in the 2.
Ready. Watch the gate.
Hauer, Ike, 1 and 2. Melanson grabs the 3. Bradfield, Costa, Cromer, and D'Imperio. DJ Lethal had a little problems in the first straightaway, but he's running his bike down that first straight right now. Looks like Costa, the G4B right on top. The Nag 9 puts the pump down that second straightaway. In the 2 spots, the 21 bike. That's Cobra Kai Bradfield. It's Costa. It's Bradfield, 1 for 2. G4B and P&L Sports, Davis Raceway. No, the 3 bike. Will Cromer pops into that 2 spot. The Bike Master ride. Battle for the 2s where it's at. Mateus is flying into the last turn. G4B going for the win. The Nag 20 flying down, or the Nag 9 flying down and around. Costa gets the ace. Bradfield gets the 2. Cromer and Lethal 3 and 4. Main event number 17, your 12 cruiser class. Falkowski, Martin, Perito, Pearson, and Calhoun. Ameriprise colors, the monster Marshall Falkowski takes off down in turn number 1. I got in the zone color, maybe Wrenchman colors, the beast, Reese Perito in that 2 spot. Redmond back in the 3. That's the Rocket Alexander Martin. It's Falkowski, Perito, Martin, 1, 2, and 3. Pearson sitting in that 4 spot. Calhoun back in the 5. But it's Ameriprise, Wrenchman, Redmond, Airborne, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, riders, random start.
No, I got you, brother. Down that last straightaway, it's still Falkowski. Ameriprise gets the win. Perito gets the 2. Martin, Pearson, Calhoun. Thirteen cruisers on the track. Sorry, I was getting a little bit of education out there. I got the Condor on top. I got Larson in that 2 spot. We dropped a rider back in the second turn. The Condor, the Demon. Rolling down that last turn. The Demon pops to the top. The Condor back to the 2 spot. The Condor goes down. Oh, man, Luke Hill. Luke Hill comes around the last turn on top. Hill puts the pump down right now. I got the B-bike in the 2 spot. That's Chase Cozy. Luke Hill gets the win. Cozy gets the 2 and the 13 ride of the Missouri Missile. 1, 2, and 3. Boys. Getting our down rider checked out right now. Down riders. Oh, there I am. They're both up, everybody. Show them some love. We got 15 cruisers on the gate.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Main event 19, your 15 cruiser class. I got Rabinowitz, Berens, Dixon, Rogers, and Malback. Claiborne colors first of the first turn. That's going to be Flying Ryan Rabinowitz from Factory Claiborne. The Claiborne ride out of Music City. He's got Berens in the 2 spot for that A-Rush crew. Music City on the move. Looking for the ace here, but he's got a lot of heat coming from that Canadian boy. Around the second turn they go. The 6 and the 4 go 1 and 2. I got Dixon back in that 3 spot. Oh, here comes Berens. Berens makes the move in the last turn. National rips down the last straight. The National 4 gets the win here in the main event. Rabinowitz gets the 2 spot. The Hitman, Rogers, and Boone. 16 cruisers, main event number 20. Duhart, Poss, Martin, Sanders, and Guidry. Guidry on top right now. Got Ty Martin in that 2 spot. Young Guns colors, the hot rod Liam Sanders. It's Guidry, it's Martin, it's Sanders, 1, 2, and 3. Your JBC ride is the awesome Possum Oliver Poss.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Last turn action, and the Claiborne ride still trying to hold on. No excuses, trying to make the move. The 11 and the Gold Cup 2. The Gold Cup 2 and the 11. The 11. Guidry, Martin, Sanders. $17-20 cruisers, main event 21. Bradley, Moscato, Knowles, and Newhart. I got the D up top right now, rolling by me. That's going to be Moscato. Moscato's got Gavin Bradley, the future, sitting in that 2 spot. It's the Moose in the future going 1 and 2.
Ready, watch the gate.
Bradley makes the move in the last turn. The pump's on for the boys. The 1-6 on the gas. The future, the Moose, 1 and 2. Nag 10 in your 13. Everything. Hello, there I am. Who was the Nag 10? Who was the Nag 10 in 17-20 cruisers?
Riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Robinson, Allison Orn, and Mona Smith. Down that last straightaway, it looks like it's going to be Circle E colors, but I got the Wrenchman ride. The Spartan gets the win. The 24, Mona Smith and Robinson. Wagner, Roosh, and Whittam. Kevin Whittam on top right now. I got the throwability in that 2 spot. It's the 21 and the 1 going 1 and 2 with a 3.57 back in that 3 spot. Whittam, Wagner, Roosh. The Florida boy's been flying all weekend long so far out of Ancient City BMX. He's about to get the win once again if he can hold on. Down around the last turn, and the pump's on for the boys. The 29 and the 1 coming down the last straightaway. The 21 and the 1. Whittam, Wagner, Roosh, and they'll finish just as they cross. Dan Hurley, Big G, and Redwood. 51-55 Cruisers, main event 24. Rider up top's the next 7 to Dan Hurley. Hurley, he's got Redwood in that 2 spot. They're nice and spread out right now. The next 7 and the 2 are going to go 1 and 2 on the day. Hurley going to get the win, and Weiss will get the 2. And they'll finish just as they cross.
61 and 65 cruiser class, Quigley, Dagger, Kohler, and more. The race is down the second straight with the 1-3's Captain Q on top right now. Got the blocker, Randy Moore in that 2 spot. It's Quigley, it's Moore, 1 and 2. Quigley, Moore, and the 4 ride of Danger, Steve Dagger, 1, 2, and 3 with Rick Kohler rounding them off in that 4 spot. Captain Q and the blocker battling into that last turn.
Okay, riders, random start.
The blocker.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
The 4 will go. Quigley, Moore, Dagger, Kohler. '66 and over cruisers, Ibarra, Kaminsky, Brown, and McKinney. I got Yogi on top right now. The 26 popper in the 2 spot is Thomas Kaminsky. Johnny Brown back in the 3. Brown goes to the 2. Kaminsky to the 3 spot. Bones taking his bike for a walk over there. But it's all Yogs once again. Your goal is daily right on
random
the
start.
Johnson in that 2 spot. Ibarra, Brown, Kaminsky,
Ready,
1, 2,
watch
and
the
3.
gate.
Yogi goes flying around the last turn. He's going to grab the top of the podium. The 26, Kaminsky back to the 2. Brown to the 3. Kaminsky, Brown, McKinney. Your diaper dashers, your cookie snatchers, the leaders of the free rural rookies. Your 590s out there right now, main event 27. I got Noodles, DeLong, and Audrey Rose. On top right now, got to be Ransdell. Noodles out there doing her thing, the 1-5 bike. On the move once again. In that 2 spot, that's going to be Lindley DeLong. It's the 1-5, the 5.36, and the 4.6, 1, 2, and 3. But it's all Hazley once again. Lindley chasing her through that 3rd straightaway. Audrey Rose running to the 2nd turn.
Okay, riders, random start.
But the battle is up top.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
The top 2 riders at the last turn. Oh man, DeLong goes to the top of this one. Ransdell back to that 2 spot. They're both ripping down this last straightaway right now. The 5.36, the 1.5, the 4.6. Oh man, Ransdell tries to go around. Ransdell does go around. Hazley gets the win. Lindley and Audrey 2 and 3. Seiler, Underwood, and good. Cranky on top once again for the Bombshell Ohio crew out of Speedway BMX. The 258 is rocking and rolling down into turn number 2. Hayden Underwood in that 2 spot. Braxton Good back in the 3. But it's all Cranky Corbin Seiler. The FFR jersey in the 2 spot. And the Cow Sexy ride back there. The Ohio boy having a hard time making up that last jump. The FFR rider on the gas right now. And Hayden Underwood goes by. Underwood on the move right now, looking for the main event victory.
Okay, riders, random start.
FFR Racer Philippa Family Racing.
Riders ready,
Coming
watch
down
the
that last
gate.
straightaway. So Underwood gets the win. Seiler gets the 2. And Good gets the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross.
Hey, we're not in the yet.
8-year-old Nobby's on the track right now, main event 29. Clace, Cladney, and Achenbach. J-Max down that second straight. The 2-1-0 has been rolling all weekend so far. Clace back on top in that 2 spot. It's got to be Kai Cladney. It's Clace, Cladney, and Achenbach. 1, 2, and 3.
Go, buddy!
Achenbach 1, 2, and 3. The 210, the 76, and the 10. Rolling down into turn number 3 here in main
Okay,
event
riders,
29.
random
Novice
start.
class. Still J-Max and Kai.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Place, Cladney, and Achenbach. 1, 2, and 3. And they will finish just as they cross. $11 novices on the track. Carly Underwood was the only one to show up for round 1. Underwood flying down that second straight right now. She's rolling fast. In the 2 spot looks like the 734 of Bobby Harris. Underwood and Harris. Gonna go 1 and 2.
Bro, my camera died. There's no way. Dang. Pick it up. It's not. Bro, I hate the ruts. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Down that last straightaway, Underwood gets the win for the day. Bobby gonna get the 2. 12 novices down in the first turn. Summers, Clay, Hinderleiter, and Azell. Down the second straightaway we roll. Y Baby Summers got the win in the first round. Let's see if he's back on top, and looks like the 86 is. It's all the Y Baby right now. Summers flies around turn number 2. I got the 86 on top, the 119, the 14 back there. That's Clay, that's Hinderleiter, and Azell. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The Y Baby, Clay, the Moose, and Jer Bear rolling through that third straightaway.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, boys. Everyone in the last turn. We got a new rider taking over. Looks like Bentley Clay, the 119. Clay's on the gas. Y Baby's pulling that 2 spot. The Cat's on the last straightaway. The 119 and the 86. And the gas is on the 86. Summers, Clay, Moose, and Jer Bear. $13 novices on the track right now. Summers, Clace, and Whiting. I got the 225 of Colton Whiting on top. The 214, the 2 spot is Junior Clace. Whiting, Clace, and Sommers, 1, 2, and 3. Colton got the win the first round. Trying to grab that main event win as well. Top 2 riders for the last turn, but it's all the 225 once again.
Random start.
Out of Speedway BMX, Colton is your winner on the day. Patrick's going to get the 2, and Eli will get the 3. They'll finish just as they cross. 17 to 20-year-old novices, McNamara, Brooks, Brown, and Gibson. Bailey McNamara won the first round. Andy Brooks got the 2 spot. Looks like they're rolling into the first turn like that once again. McNamara, Brooks, 1, 2. Here in main event 33, your 17, 20 novices. McNamara, thank you, sir. McNamara on top right now. Brooks in the 2. The 842 with the 930 pull down in the second turn. The 131's Mike Brown back in that 3 spot. I got Evie Gibson in the 4. But it's all McNamara once again.
Okay, riders, random start.
Fort Wayne local looking for the win here in the main event.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Rolling down around super slow. McNamara will walk to the top of the podium today. Brooks going to get the 2 spot. Brown and Gibson, 3 and 4. 36-40 novices, Harris, Achenbach, and Higbee. I got Columbus colors up top. Going to be Chris Higbee on the move right now. Higbee's on the 1 spot. Looks like Achenbach in that 2 spot. It's the 5-6-1 and the 7-2 going 1 and 2. It's Higbee, it's Achenbach, it's Harris, 1, 2, and 3. Chris Higbee trying to hold on a little bit longer. The Cycloplex ride pulled in that 2 spot. But it's the Columbus boy around the last turn. The 5-6-1 going to get the main event win. Achenbach gets the 2, and Harris gets the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 6-year-old intermediates, Scrimshire, Dotson, Stauffer, and Orego. The 723 out of Steel Wheels Indoor. That's big Alvin Scrimshire. Scrimshire rolling around the second turn, the 3-8 and the 4-2, swapping it up. That's Stauffer, that's Dotson back there. I got Pop Rocks over in that 4 spot, but it's all the Steel Wheel. Oh, 2 and 3 get bunched up. They go down. Stauffer still on his ride. Spider-Man jumping right back up. First one down the last straight is going to be the 7-2-3 bike. This dude is gone right now. Scrimshire gets the main event win. Stauffer holds on for the 2 spot, and the 3 spot is crazy right now. A little high, a little low, and the Send It ride pulls into the 3. Stauffer gets the 2. Pop Rocks and Spider-Man battling it out. Spider-Man on the gas. The pump's on. Dotson and Orego. Seven-year-old intermediates, main event 36. Rustler, Moore, and Piper. On top right now, looks like I got Globe. No, bluegrass colors dipping in there. That's the Pied Piper. It's Rustler and the Piper going 1 and 2. Moore back in that 3 spot. The battle up top is crazy, and the Kentucky boy just took over. Maddox flies around the last turn. The 25 bike is your 7 intermediate main event winner. Rustler in the 2, Moore in the 3. Winnard, Felty, and Fisher. S-squared colors up top. That's Jamison Winnard. Winnard's on the top spot right now. Winnard on top. Felty in that 2 spot. Wyatt Fisher back in that 3 spot, but it's all the 1-4-0 right now. The Indian S-squared ride out of Columbus BMX. Jamison Winnard doing his thing.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
It's the whiskey what, Dad? He's not even listening. Winnard coming back at me. He's going to get the win. Felty in the 2 spot and Fisher in the 3. Whiskey Ripper, that's what it was. And he is jacked up. Dad is. Cote, Hughes, and Suarez. The Waterford ride's been rolling hot all weekend. Let's see if Finn Cote's on top, and he is. The 134 goes banging down into turn number 2 in that 2 spot. I got the 106 ride of Ethan Suarez with Noah Hughes back in the 3. Cote, Suarez, and Hughes. Uno, dos, tres through that 3rd straight. The 134, the 106, and the 98 doing it here in main event 38. Your 10-enter class. All 3 of them hit the last turn about the same time. But they're lined up as they come down around. Cote, Suarez, Hughes. 11-year-old intermediates, Cook, Zimmer, Jones, Newhauser, Clay, Todd, and Rincon. I got the 5-2 out there. That's the chef, Avery Zimmer. Getting a lot of hit from the Ginger Ninja. The Ginger Ninja pulls to the top of this one. Wicked Racing goes ripping around turn number 2. It's all Jones right now. Here comes the 144 back there. That's Matthew Newhauser. I still got the chef back in that 3 spot. Levi Cook says, I'm not done yet. Cook from 4 to 2. Still the Ninja up top. Noah turns and takes off. Cook pulls in the 2 spot. The 144 changing things up back there, but it's all the Ginger Ninja down the last straightaway. Jones gets the win this time. Cook, Newhauser, and Zimmer. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 12-year-old intermediates, Tipton, Brown, and Conrad. Circle E colors up top again. I'm looking for Caden Tipton this time, the 21 bike. The 21's on the move in that 2 spot. Looks like it's going to be the Lightning Bug, Declan Brown, and Brantley Conrad. Kettering, Fort Wayne, and Steel Wheels flying down that 3rd straightaway right here in main event 40. But it's all Tipton once again. The Circle E ride's about to grab the main event win as he rips and dips. Tipton on the move. Tipton gets the win overall. Brown's going to grab that 2 spot, and Conrad gets the 3, and they will finish just as they cross. Looks like Bentley McKee up top right now. I need to change the page. It is Bentley McKee. The 50 on top, got the 140, the Rock in the 2 spot. It's McKee and Reyes 1 and 2 with Krawchuk back in that 3 spot. And Russell sitting in the 4. The Terrible Taco back there in the 5 spot, but it's all McKee ripping down and around. This dude is flying right now. The Rock, Julian Reyes in that 2 spot. It's McKee. It's Reyes. 1 and 2. Krawchuk in the 3. The Goose and the Terrible Taco. 17-20 intermediates, main event 42. Finley, Hernandez, and Lang. Rider up top's got the 136. That's Gage Hernandez. Hernandez got the Gold Cup 2 of Dominic No Chill Lang in that 2 spot with Ethan Finley popping back in the 3. But it's all the Fort Wayne boy rocking around the 2nd turn and flying through the 3rd straightaway. Sprocket Kings colors in the 2 spot. Wrenchman back in the 3. But Gage is gone. Hernandez around the last turn right now. This dude's about to stand at the top of the podium on a Saturday morning because it's still early. Hernandez with the win. His fan club's going crazy over there. Lang, Finley, 2 and 3. Perry, Waterland, Russell, and Renneman. Up top, I got the 3-8 out of Fort Wayne. Nathaniel Perry, another local cat on the move. Perry on the top spot. Indiana S Square. It's Alex Renneman in that 2 spot. I got the 155 of Waterland and Danger Shoes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nathaniel Perry, 36-40 intermediates, main event 43. Down into turn number 3. The man in blue on a mission is going to make his way to the stripe for a win. Perry gets it done. Waterland in the 2. Danger Shoes and a Renneman. 51-55 intermediates, Wallace, O'Bexton, and Madison. We got JBC colors on the 1-3 punch right now, leaving Steve Madison in the middle of a nasty sandwich. Oh, here they go. The 5-5 and the 5-9 going 1 and 2. O'Bexton, Madison 1 and 2 right now. Wallace back in that 3 spot. Steve Madison for the Airborne crew goes popping to the top, leaving those John Bradley custom riders in his dust. Around the last turn, he rolls. The 59 bike got the win in the first round. He's about to make it 2 of a kind on a short day. Steve Madison gets the win overall. O'Bexton and Wallace 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. Last rack of your intermediates on the track right now, main event 45. Smith, Kohler, Gillen, and Lycopolis. Tom Smith out on the top spot. In the 2 spot, I got Rick Kohler right now. It's Smith and Kohler 1 and 2. I got the 98 Baker Gillen back in that 3 spot. Smith, Kohler, Gillen, Lycopolis 1, 2, 3, and 4. Couple of G for B riders out there. Marysville colors on top. Liberty BMX sitting in that 2 spot. But it's all Smith once again. 56 and over inners. Smith gonna pick up the win on the day. Kohler, Gillen, Lycopolis. Which means welcome back to the Girls Club, everybody. 6-year-old girls extras on the track, Escalona, Gegner, and Ike. Camry Ike doing it for the Hill BMX team on the top spot right now in that 2 spot. I got the 20 bike of Camilla Escalona. It's Ike Escalona and the Honey Badger 1, 2, and 3. The Hill BMX racing team level up 09 and Wicked Racing through that third straightaway. Main event 46 happening right now. The first round got won by Cam Ike, and she's back on top. Having a hard time getting to that last turn. Escalona trying to make the move. Both these ladies come down and around. The Nag 5, the 20, and the Nag 13 will go 1, 2, and 3, and they will finish just as they cross. 7-year-old girls experts Schmidt, D'Souza, Rogers, and Carragher. All the ladies down in turn number 2. Looks like Scarlett Schmidt up top right now. I got Carragher in that 2 spot. Going to be Pretty Eyes and the Miracle Girl 1, 2, 3, and 4. Everyone chasing Schmidt through that third straight. Ameriprise full tilt, looking for the win once again. The Nag 8 down that into the last turn. Chippendale colors pulling to the 2 spot. That's Pretty Eyes D'Souza. I got Sparkles back in the 3. The Miracle Girl sitting in the 4. Schmidt gets the win. D'Souza, Sparkles, Miracle Girl. 8-year-old girls experts, Rogers, Richards, and Moe. Sailor Moe got the hair flying behind her right now. The Nag 8 out of Whitney Mesa is on top once again in that 2 spot. I got a couple of Gold Cup plates. Looks like Rogers and Richards going 2 and 3. Moe, Rogers, Richards 1, 2, and 3 right by me right now, but it's all Sailor Moe on top once again. Moe Power down into the last turn. Sailor on the gas right now. The Wrath trying to hold on that 2 spot. American Girl back in the 3. It's the Nag 8, the GC 3, and the GC 1. 1, 2, and 3 here in main event 48. Moe, Rogers, Richards, and they'll finish just as they cross. 9 girls experts on track. Almy, Donald, and Cox. Bombshell colors up top. Bristol, the Pistol, Almy, your Nag 3 bike. The Pistol goes flying by me. I got the Nag 4, or the 4 and the 16 back there. That's the Bad Barbie and the Punisher. But the Pistol is pulling away. All the way from Washington out of Spokane BMX. This girl is flying this weekend. Bristol, the Pistol. First one around the last turn. The Bad Barbie in the 2 spot. The Punisher back in the 3. The Pistol gets it done. Donald and Cox. 1, 2, and 3. And they will finish just as they cross. Walgren, Slattery, and White. The Little Devils on top, rocking the Claiborne colors out of Music City BMX. The Tennessee Girl hits the second turn. I got Sunshine in that 2 spot for the Pack BMX National Crew out of Madtown BMX. The 1 and the Nag 13 go 1 and 2. Got the Gold Cup 1 of the Lightning Bug back in that 3 spot. Slattery, Walgren, White. The race is down in the last turn. Here come the ladies, everybody. Oh, they're bumping bars once again. A little high, a little low, and here they come. The Little Devil on the gas right now. Sunshine moving in that 2 spot. The 1 in the Nag 13, 1 and 2. Sunshine going to come by once again. Sunshine, Slattery, White. "11-year-old girls experts, main event 51. Annabelle Anderson, Mackenzie Davis, and Callie Vasquez. On top right now, looks like Bam Bam on the move with the bull in that 2 spot. It's Davis. It's Anderson and Vasquez, 1, 2, and 3. Answer and Ameriprise fly down into turn number 2 right now, but it's all the Answer right on top. The Nag 11, the Nag 12, and the 9, 1, 2, and 3. Down straightaway number 3 and flying right by me. The Answer ride got the pump right now. The bull trying to find a line down around. Both the ladies hit the last turn right now. Here we go. Bam Bam flies down around your factory Answer ride on the Northern Virginia BMX. The Nag 11 going to grab the win here in the main event. 2 spot going to go to the bull for Ameriprise. And Vasquez back in the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. 12-year-old girls experts now. Fedor Knoll, Brianna Robb, and Kaylani Gray. Airborne right up top. That's Rob on the top spot. Factory send to LSG popping in that 2 spot. That's the Crazy Cat, Kaylani Gray. It's the Nag 11, the Nag 7, and the GC 1, 1, 2, and 3. Knoll goes for the move. The ladies battling through that third straightaway right now. Recovery Racing pops into the 2 spot. LSG back to the 3, but it's still going to be the Airborne rider, Rob, looking for that main event win. Rob going to get the main event win. Knoll will get the 2, and the gray will get the 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. "13 girls experts, main event 53, Larson, Kelly, Ambrosiak, and Moody. I got Over Easy on top right now. Savannah Ambrosiak for the Factory Sprocket Kings crew. Larson in that 2 spot. The Twisted Sister and Moody, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Main event 53 goes flying through the 3rd straightaway, but it's all Sprocket Kings up top. USA colors in that 2 spot. Bikes for the likes of us back in the 3, and your Factory Crank Lab ride sit in the 4. Ambrosiak, Larson, Kelly, Moody. "14 girls experts, Whitmarsh, Thornton, and Hale. I got the 1 bike of Hannah Whitmarsh for the Dirt Addiction crew on top right now, banging in that 2 spot. Looks like the Queen pulling in there. It's Whitmarsh, the BMX Queen, and Stinks McGee, 1, 2, and 3. The 1, the 7, and the Gold Cup 1, 1, 2, and 3 down into turn number 3. But the Dirt Addiction ride's got a whole straight to hang on to this one, and all 3 girls pull in at the same time. Now, Hale put the pump down this last straightaway. Can she hold on a little bit longer? Stinks, Whitmarsh, and Thornton. However, the 1 bike gets the 1, the Gold Cup 1 gets the 2, and the 7 gets the 3. 15, 16 girls experts go rolling right by me. The Nag 7, the Nag 1. That's Ellen and Gould right now. It's Ameriprise and Factory Answer flying through that 3rd straightaway. These ladies are gone. Hit the last turn all by themselves. They're battling out a little high, a little low, and here come the ladies, everybody. Down that last straightaway, Presley takes over the show. Factory Answer once again. Gold gets the win. Ellen gets the 2 spot. And our 3rd place is going to go to the Maxter with Hurd in the 4. 17, 20 ladies experts, Claridge, Cyrus, Stockel, and Megum. Chad, we're doing it again. Coach Kate hits the 2nd turn and takes off. Now got the 1 bike on top. In that 2 spot, it's Katie Cyrus. It's Kate, and Kate 1 and 2 with Alma back in that 3 spot. Claridge, Cyrus, Stockel, Megum 1, 2, 3, and 4. But can anyone catch Coach Kate? I don't think so. I don't think so. Claridge down around the Albies ride. Gets the win. Stockel pulls into the 2 spot. Cyrus and Meckham 1 through 4. I did it. Sahalvo, Dierksen, Martin, Patillo, and Flynn. The 1-4 bike on top is McKenna Martin from the Northwest crew. I got Dierksen in that 2 spot for Factory Carbone Cotel. Dierksen pops to the top. The Nag 13 takes off. The 14, the 7-4-2, 1, 2, and 3. Dierksen, Martin, and Sahalvo 1, 2, and 3. Flynn, Patillo 4 and 5, but it's all BB Dierksen right now. Brenna showed up to play in the mud, and she's getting the win today. Martin, Sahalvo, and Flynn. That must mean Derek Griffin's on the track. He is. Luplow, Anderson, Densman, and Cromer. Around the 1st turn they go. Looks like some G for B colors popping off on top right now. That's got to be Bennett Luplow, the bombshell. The G for B ride, ripping down that 2nd straight. The A bikes, the Bulldog, Gavin Anderson for Ameriprise in that 2 spot. It's going for broken Ameriprise 1 and 2. I got another G for B bike back in that 3 spot. Got to be Derek Griffin back there. I got Densman in the 4, but it's all the bombshell through that 3rd straightaway. Bennett is rolling out of Waterford Oaks BMX. This cat is super fast right here. Luplow taking off in the last turn. The Bulldog in the 2 spot. Griffin back in the 3. The Big Dog and Cromer 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Luplow gets the win. Anderson. Griffin and Anderson. And Densman and Cromer. The G for B boys go 1 for 2. Main event 59, 7-year-old experts. Howard, Edwards, Ike, Melanson, Pfister, and Jones. I got the Flying Iron up top, and now got the Nag 10, the Boss Dex, Ike in that 2 spot. Gavin Edwards back in the 3. Here comes RPM in the 43 of Jasper Pfisters with the J-Man back in that 6 spot. Oh, yeah. Factory Center LSG in the Hill BMX 1 and 2. Daylight back in that 3 spot. Pack BMX sit in the 4. The boys come down and around, but it's all the Flying Iron once again. Titus Hauer, going to grab the top of the podium in this one. The boss, Dex Ike, in that 2 spot. Edwards and Melanson, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pfister and Jones, 5 and 6. 8-year-old experts on the track. Main event number 60. Simons, Costa, Hinderleiter, Howard, Bradley, and Newell. Ameriprise up top. Jack Simons, your GC1 bike, turns and burns. I got the GC1 and Hinderleiter going 1 and 2. Here comes the 14 bike, dip it in there. That short stack, Bradley. Costa holding down that 3. Bradley back to the 4. Down the last turn, though, it's all Ameriprise full tilt. All the way from Rum River BMX. Jack Simons about to stand tall at the top of the podium. Oh, 2 and 3 go down. Short stack comes down the round. Simons, Bradley, 1 and 2. The 13 bike's the hungry man in that 3 spot, and the beast will get the 4 and show some loves to our down riders, everybody. Main event 61, Braconier, Bradfield, Furcatch, Imperio, Anderson, and Cromer. 6 bike up top, that's the Cookie Man for Factory Full Tilt. I got Ameriprise in that 2 spot, going to be Caleb Anderson. It is. It's the 6 and the 12 going 1 and 2 with the 2 and the Nag 10 back there, 3 and 4. That's Bradfield. That's DJ Lethal. But it's all Factory Full Tilt on the top ticket right now. The Cookie Man looking to get it done. Braconier comes around the last turn, and Mackay definitely is going to deserve some cookies after this. Braconier, Bradfield 1 and 2. Anderson and Lethal 3 and 4. Furcatch and Cromer. 10-year-old experts on the track. Cox, Foley, Clements, D'Souza, Calhoun. Main event 62. Factory Full Tilt on top again. That's a silent assassin, Grayson Cox. Cox. Oh, he's got to send it to LSG jumping in there. That's Mr. Gold popping in that 2 spot. The Pink Panther back in the 3 spot right now. The 6, the 7, and the 15, 1, 2, and 3. C. Lemons and Loco going 4 and 5. And we're down through the 3rd straight into the last turn. The Full Tilt ride turns and burns, and the silent assassin is about to get it done once again. This cat rolls fast all the time, and Cox is your winner on the day. Mr. Gold going to grab that 2 spot. The Panther gets the 3. Lemons and Loco, 4 and 5. Eleven-year-old experts, main event 63. Colvord, Simons, Gutierrez, Foley, George, and Hughes. 24 on top right now. That's the Kamikaze, Arlington Foley. Foley on the move into turn number 2. My guys, 2 spot. I got the 1, the 8, and the 54 ride. The 1, the 54. Colvord and Zach Hughes back there. Everyone chasing early into the last turn. The Kamikaze ripping down in there. Foley for factory send to LSG out of Steel Wheels Indoor. The 24 bike gets past in the last turn, and the Pope takes over. Colvord down the last straightaway. Colvord gets the win. The Kamikaze and Hughes 1, 2, and 3. Twelve-year-old experts go flying around the second turn. Looks like the Redmond right on top. Going to be the Rocket, Alexander Martin. The Martin's on top right now. Looks like Ameriprise colors in that 2 spot. Got to be the Monster Falkowski. It's Martin and the Monster 1 and 2. Bombshell colors back in the 3. Got to be Racing Murphy coming down the round. Oh, yeah. The Rocket grabs the win. The Monster gets the 2 spot. Racing Murphy and your 4 spots going to the Wild Child. Ooh, that was close. That was close. That's why we have transponders for you fine folks. 13 experts ripping around the 3rd turn. Or 2nd turn, the Nag 1, Action Jackson Stauffer on top right now. I got the Demon, Uriah Larson, that 2 spot. The Condor back in the 3. Looks like Big Time popping in that 4 spot. Hardcore Realtors back in the 5. Maybe not. Let's figure it out as they come back at me. Action Jackson Stauffer on the 1 right here. Larson, Beckley, 1, 2, and 3. Tyson, Rabinowitz, Takanaga, Gray, Hoffman, Shank, Malbeck, and Santana. Kai Gray on top right now. Got Flying Ryan in that 2 spot. The 67 back in the 3 right now is the Noise Boy Mike Hoffman. But it's all Gray on top. Factory send to LSG. Hits that last turn. Takes off. The Hurricane storming down this last straightaway. Gray gets it done. Flying Ryan in that 2 spot. The Noisy Boy Santana and Hoffman. Berens, Walker, Otto, Wettendorf, Rogers, Quick, and Dixon. The Albies riders go rolling down to that first turn right here, and everyone takes off around and down. Second straight action going down. Top rider's got the Albies colors on. I'm looking for the Nate Dog, Nathan Walker. Walker's on the 1 spot. Wettendorf's in the 2 spot. Berens back in the 3 right now. The 8 is the 6 bike back in that 4 spot. That's Logan Otto. Rogers, Dixon, Quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. But it's Albies, and A-Rush, 1, 2, and 3. The Nate Dog, Wettendorf, Ashton Berens, flying back at us. Walker, Wettendorf, Berens, Otto, Rogers, Dixon, Quick. Owens, King, Linfield, Hunt, Duhart, Schwarzentrooper, Rister, and Martin. Up top right now, going to be the Wildcat, Mike Owens. Got the Nag 12 in the 2 spot. That's Brady King. Rister in that 3 spot. Nasty Nate and Trip Schwarzentrooper 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got Ty Martin back in that 6 spot. Going to be the Danger Boy back in the 7, but here they come. The pump's on right now. It's all Micah Owens. In the zone gets the win. LSG grabs the 2. Rister, Linfield, Schwarzentrooper, Martin, Hunt. 17-20 experts, main event 69. Bradley, Marshall, Westerman, Clark, Mendito, Stockel, and Bradley. We got a couple of Black Crown riders going 1 and 2. Got to be Westerman up top. Mendito in that 2 spot. Got the Future back in the 3 right now.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
The gas is on as they rip and dip. Back at us. Westerman gets the win. The Future grabs the 2. Mendito, Clark, Stockel. 21-25 experts, Carter, Goodwin, Perea, Davis, and Blake. Solomon on the move right now. Got the 4 ride in that 2 spot. That's Ricky Carter. It's Goodwin. It's Carter. We dropped a rider over here in the second turn. Race Inc. colors back in that 3 spot. That's got to be Nico Nasty, Pereja. But it's all Solomon right now. Ripping down this last straightaway. Gets the win at his home track. The 4 bike, Ricky Carter in that 2 spot. Pereja, Blake, and a big round of applause to the J-Dog, everybody. (26-35) experts down the first straight. Ronan Weber, Logan Dierksen, and Zach Bowler. We dropped a rider in the first straightaway, leaving Bowler all by himself right now. Zach Bowler on the move. The Drakewell captain rips and dips, takes a peek behind him. I got Dierksen in that 2 spot. Yes. They will be pulling the tarps on the track as soon as the race is over. If you want to help out, they'll be pulling the tarps on the track as soon as the race is over. Bowler gets the win on the day. So, the Gold Cup 1 gets the 1. The Nag 8 gets the 2. And the 38 will get the 3. 36-40 experts on the track. Olson, Robinson, and Eli. We got a battle down that second straight right now. Looks like it's going to be Edward Olson and Kyle Robinson getting chased down by Nathan Eli, 1, 2, and 3. The 5-9 pulls up top. That's Olson on top right now with your circle lead in that 2 spot. The 5-9, the 8-7, and the 1-9, 1, 2, and 3 through straightaway number 3 and into the turn number 3. Here we go. Total points racing today. The first round went to Ed Olson. He's back on top. Olson gets the win. Robinson and Eli 2 and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. Main event 73, 41-45 experts. Wagner, Balser, and Welter. Welter up top, throw Billy in the 2 spot. Billy B back in the 3. A couple of strange birds chasing your Ameriprise ride this round. But it's all the Ninja Adam Welter. Ameriprise will be grabbing the win once again. The strange birders, Wagner and Balser, 2 and 3. Main event 74, 51-55 experts. Lausman, Blankstrom, and Duke. I'm looking for the Nag 8 up top for Canopy Clothing. That's Mike Lausman. Lausman, first one down in turn number 2. We got Banana Bread in that 2 spot. It's Mike, Banana Bread, and Duke, 1, 2, and 3. The 8, the 10, and the 80 flowing through that third straightaway, but it's all the Nag rider ripping and dipping out of Derby City BMX. Lausman got the win in round 1. About to make it 2 of a kind. And he will. Lausman, Banana Bread, and Duke 1, 2, and 3, and they'll finish just as they cross. Last main event of the day, you guys. They're going to be pulling the tarps out of here as soon as this race is over. If you want to help them out, please help them out. I got 2 riders on the track, Sugar Shane and Downtown Don Brown. Meter Brown, the 22 and the 24. Down to that last turn. If you guys need to sign up for tomorrow or pull out for tomorrow, make your way to the trailer. Otherwise, Meter and Brown go 1 and 2, and that's our race, everybody. We'll see you back here bright and early. You guys have a great night. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, if you do need ice for your cooler, guys, they have ice on sale. Ice is on sale at the snack bar there.
USA BMX, where everyone rides.